YouTube, what I say? I said I'll be back with the banger, and look what happened. Got a banger trade today. I know usually I go for 1.4, 1.5 K, but depending on these balances, I'll show you guys real quick. So the balances are pretty much sitting at 50.1, and the other ones or three of them are sitting at 50.996. So if you were to add, was that like, I don't know, like I can't even do math right now. Been doing homework all day. 1,500 divided by that is like probably like 800. So regardless, I still wouldn't have met 51.5. So regardless, I'm still gonna have to do two trades netting me 1.5, or I guess 1.4. So I decided to just take the low hanging fruit today and just do that. Didn't only risk what I really needed to get both of them to above 50K, if that makes sense. But yeah, pretty much gonna go over the trade recap. That netted me what 6 point or Jesus, bro. I've been doing schoolwork all day, bro. Like, oh my god, I've been going crazy. But the trade that netted me $672 for the day. Pretty much gonna be going over that. So pretty much starting on the day, I was bullish. We had let me switch this chart over. We had CPI today. CPI ended up printing bearish. But if you guys zoom out real quick, you pretty much see from here. All right, this is your candle. CPI candle ended up taking out Asia low, tapping the end dog on both pairs. Yes, we had perfect eagle lows, but we have the SMT there. And just overall trend, like it just makes sense for us to continue higher to all-time highs and not take out these equal highs post-market open. So yeah, that was my analogy. Diving into the 15-minute, absolute fucking shit show. Didn't get movement till 10:30. I've been telling y'all this every fucking video. 10:30. As you guys can see on ES, we ended up just pumping at 9:45. Ended up pumping, and then I just didn't do shit. Even YM as well, just pumped straight off the fucking open, and then pretty much chops the rest of the day. I mean, on all pairs. But yeah, pretty much the setups I saw going in today. So we're diving on the 5 minute. Pretty much market open, right? Continue higher. Kind of going into the day. I'm pull up Discord real quick. My outlook. I pretty much wanted to see, or this is today, some sort of move up, or just something, right? Some sort of accumulation, followed by manipulation, followed by the unicorn entry right here. So some sort of accumulation, manipulation. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for. End up getting that today on, if I can pull up here. See, accumulation, manipulation, and then I ideally would want to have this candle close above and get filled somewhere in here. Never happened. So yeah, pretty much 9:30 manipulated down, tapping into this small 5 minute. From there we have SMT at this low, and my trading partner Ashton ended up taking longs right here, which is beautiful. I guess it's not really your CIST is here, so. But yeah, let me get a better fucking line on what the fuck going on. This becomes your breaker, right? It's an up move before the down leg move, or I guess this is a breaker as well, but this is your higher breaker. So this pretty much becomes your unicorn entry. You'll pretty much go long here. Stop loss below the fair value gap candles low. And then yes, you could take it out to here. Obviously all-time highs is a draw today. Or you could just target previous day highs. Pretty much scale out some here, and then hold like a runner or two to all-time highs. But these are most confident. This end up being a data high, so that combined with previous day highs, pretty good draw. But like I said, for my strategy, I look for a 5 minute breaker until I can consistently get payouts. I don't mind missing these small movements while I back test and learn. So yeah, we didn't really get the 5 minute breaker until right here. And from here, obviously 10:30 reversal, continuation, or reversal. Looked like a continuation move higher. From there, pretty much had a 5-minute fair value gap. Per my strategy, I have to enter, since we have a 5-minute above the breaker, technically speaking, when it hits the breaker, I have to enter because it's a fair value gap overlapping with the breaker. Because you could easily get something like this, never tapping into this, because it's happened before. Right, price comes lower, taps the breaker, and then, yeah. But the draw liquidity here was to come back down into, looks like equilibrium, right? Boom. Oh, literally tap 0.62, the golden pocket to the T. But yeah, this is obviously a better entry, but per my rules, I have to enter on this breaker because we have the 5-minute overlapping. But this pretty much netted me, it was about, what, a 1.31 RR. Right. Yeah, 1.3 RR. So I pretty much was risking about $750 to make, I think it was like 1.2. Maybe not. I don't know. I think I was risking a little bit less just in case I lost, so I didn't have to. I don't know actually, but regardless, I made $672. Yeah, right when we had this candle close, I'm like, bet this is good. The reason why I have my stop loss down here as well is because, first of all, this is where your stop loss should be. Second, overlapped with the first presented fair value gap. So in case scenarios where we do come back down, like today, and tap it, right, that's another sign. Like, I wouldn't have my stop loss here to get a better R. I want my stop loss to be confident where if price is to go lower, this will get stopped, and then it'll go lower. But if I have my stop loss here, then yeah, you're getting stopped and price is running. So that's why stop losses are also important. But yeah, right when we have this candle closure, I guess like right here, I'm like, bet, trail stop. So now my RR pretty much becomes a 2.1 RR, which is pretty fucking good. I could have added here, but like I said, if I were to make $1,500 on a trade, I would still be below that 1,500 threshold, so it didn't really make sense. You get what I'm saying? I would have to make 1.3, so it just didn't really make sense. Especially with ES taking all-time highs, the probability of this trade working out is a little less likely. Ideally, I would want something like this to go higher. The fact that we just chopped, but a little less probability, but yeah. So yeah, that's the entry there. Tagged it there, and from here, like I said, like you would want all-time highs, but the fact that ES has taken it, it's less probability. If you were to hold this trade, I would at least scaled out, because of the conditions, probably 80%. Like I said, it's a little less probability because it could go lower, but all-time highs is still a draw liquidity. And there's just no point of fucking like, oh, all-time highs today. Like, especially if ES and NQ have been ripping it, NQ has been doing shit. Like, come on. Trade what you see, trade, and don't rely off hope. I think going in tomorrow, or I guess overnight, we'll probably hit overnight. Yeah, this is a clear target. Like I said, you can scale it 80%, leave runners up to break even. But yeah, that's pretty much the trade going into today. As always, I pretty much put my comments in here. I'm like waiting for an entry right in here. Yeah, but me and Ashton were on live today, so you guys don't see me that many comments. But yeah, that was a trade. Pretty much going tomorrow. Open low on the daily. I think all-time highs for the most part is the draw liquidity still. Has 4-hour fair value gap here. I think we'll probably hit it on London session. If we do hit all-time highs overnight, just expect not as good price action tomorrow. Yes, we have red for the news, but yeah, just be careful tomorrow. Like for me today, been doing pretty good. This first week, break even, win loss. I've been practicing discipline for the most part. Been doing pretty well. I don't care that much about, oh, let me buy more to get 1,500. No, I'm I'm trading how I would when like I'm trading the same way I would on a live funded. So when I do transfer over, it's the same emotion, same environment. But if I'm just spamming contracts so I can hit that 1500, it's just like no, like I trade how I would normally trade, and it's been working out for me well. So, just gonna continue doing that. So you see what you do good at, and you just continue to do that. If it works and it makes you money week in week out, yeah. And it's not even a numbers game at that point because yeah, you made $600 in 1 week, but what if you're trading 5 Top Step fundeds, right? That is what 600 times 5. That's $3,000. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's over 10K a month because you're taking small hits. This is what 4 times 5. That's $2,000. You know what I'm saying? It's not a money issue. It's how can you consistently do that and not being emotional to the money. Because like yeah, this day could be 1,500, but like it's not about money because at the end of the day, if you do things correctly, you're going to get paid. And when you start getting paid, then you can start scaling and you start risking more because you already have that. But this is gonna be my first payout times 5 accounts. It's gonna be a fucking I'm gonna get a 4,000 2K. It's gonna be a 10K payout, just like that. And I'm manifesting it because it's gonna happen. If I keep trading the way I'm trading, it's gonna fucking happen. Because these accounts just have to get to probably 4.1. 4.1, withdraw like 2.1 after taxes, about 2K each. And that can easily be done within like a month. Because think about it, that is pretty much 8 2RR trades, risking $250. So to risk $250, you would have to lose 8 times in a row to lose a funded. And the way I'm trading now, that's not going to happen. And what if my trade is a 3R? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen before the end of the year because look at the way I'm trading now. Look at how my whole identity has changed. One thing I was telling my friend Ashton is, before, like, my whole identity as a person was, being a trader, right? And I feel like being a trader, like, oh, I need to check out Bitcoin, I need to check out Ethereum. And, going into today, if I don't place a trade, then I'm not a trader. But that's completely wrong because a trader is the one that waits for a setup. If the setup doesn't appear, the trader doesn't take action because the setup will come, and when it does come, he's going to take action. So just having patience, understanding your model will form. I feel like that's one of the biggest things people don't understand is like, if your model doesn't form, don't take it. But your model is going to form because you've backtested and you see that it pops up. Like the New Yorker model pops up at least once a week. At most, I've seen it pop up like 3-4 times. Sometimes like a few times in a day with good price action, Red Folder News. But yeah, pretty much just wanted to talk about that. But yeah, I mean, if I continue doing this, obviously, losses are part of the game, but with market experience and with trading just your strategy, the losses will be minimized, and you would essentially win more than you lose, and when you win, you make at least double what you lose. So you have to lose 4 times in a row and win 2 to be break even. So pretty much just want to talk about that. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys are into this, like I said, may or may not, or probably gonna hit all-time highs overnight. If we do, just be careful going into tomorrow. Equal lows down here. I don't know. I have a test at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Get out at 8:50, and that's pretty much like 9:50 on New York time. We'll see. I'm not really eager. Rather wait for next week. You could pretty much see like I'm not trading Fridays. Fridays and Mondays are like completely off. No new Mondays are fucking terrible. But you see, the best days I have are I'm under 3-0 on Thursdays. I've seen my model works best on days that we distribute, right? I know I'm talking for a while. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are days we distribute, right? What is Friday? That pretty much just resets the weekly range. Monday is usually a consolidation day for Tuesday to expand. Monday, yeah, I mean, Friday after hitting the draw of liquidity on Thursday and Wednesday, it's just like, what are we going to do? Probably chop. So if we chop tomorrow, not surprised, but I'll check it out. I'm not going to go crazy or anything, but if I don't see my setup, won't take it. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Y'all have an amazing weekend. If you guys do or do not trade tomorrow, probably won't post a market recap. I got work tomorrow, so hope you guys enjoyed these trade recaps as well. End up green on the day, like I said I would, and I know I got the hoodie on. I wash it. Don't worry, I wash it, and it makes me feel comfortable. It makes me feel good. When I feel good, I do good videos like this. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Y'all have an amazing weekend. See you guys next week, and hopefully pass these evals next week. Just need 2 more days. So yeah, y'all have an amazing weekend. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys like these videos, like, comment, subscribe, and also join the free Discord. I mean, it's just fucking not only free signals, but just we go over everything. Train chat, or if you guys join the live, everything for free, and yeah, it's a good time in there. But yeah, thank you guys. Peace.